Hello, my name is Saundra GIlliard. I am the founder and CEO of Femininely Free, a coaching and training service that helps women liberate themselves from feeling unheard, unseen, and undervalued. I officially launched Femininely Free in February 2019 after 25 years of providing support and advocacy for women. During that time, I helped women discover their voice and learn how to use it. I produce stage productions, women's retreats, and supportive sister circles created to help women live authentically. I started Femininely Free because I noticed that the status of women had not changed much since my mother was in the workforce. I remember that even though my mother had her own income, she could not get a credit card because she was a woman. Her mother could not make a major purchase without the consent of her husband because she was a woman. My mother had a decent office job, but she did not earn the same opportunities or pay as her male counterparts because she was a woman. She would come home from work exhausted, frustrated, and overwhelmed from having to do her job while trying to survive in her job. But she promised me that things would be different by the time I went to work. That was 40 years ago. Things have not changed. Although the 20th century ushered in many advances for women in the economic, political, and social arenas, the status of women has not made much improvements. In fact, women still earn 18% less than their male counterparts for the same job, same experience, and same education. 1 in every 4 women are abused. 1 in every 9 women are raped. And on the political agenda, there are only 26% of women. Women are not equally represented in the C-suites. They don't control the financial or social decision makings of the corporations. And women have the highest rate of mental illness related to stress at home and at work. So I started Femininely Free because things have not really changed. My mother encouraged me to get a good education, get a good job, and don't depend on anyone. And I listened. I received my BA from Rutgers University and my master's degree from Villanova, and I worked my way up to landing a position as a management consultant at a global consulting company. I had earned 6 figures, I had my own credit cards, and I could buy anything I wanted. I even had the illusion of sitting at the table. I was my mother's wildest dreams. On the outside, I was a perfect picture of success, but on the inside, I was an emotional wreck. I was frustrated and alone. I felt silenced and unappreciated. And to make sure that what I was feeling wasn't a genetic gene passed down from my grandmother to my mother and then to me, I began to gather other ambitious women together to talk about how they were feeling at work, at home, and in other social environments. We overwhelmingly concluded that the issue was not with women. The issue was with the perception of women in our society and the systematic barriers to gender equality in every aspect of it. I started to see how much women were struggling to assert their values and their voice in every area of their lives. I made a decision to step off the so-called success track and use my passion, skills, and experience to help women break free of the social and emotional perceptions that they have brought into. I believe that women can and should rise up to their highest potential without shame, guilt, or regret. So I made it my life and my business mission to help women increase their influence and impact by shifting the traditional perspective of women. So, Femininely Free is a story-based transformational service business. We were established in 2019. We're based in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we are 100% woman-owned. Our core services are group coaching, 4-week courses, webinars, keynotes, and presentations. All of our services are focused on building women's skills, confidence, and ability to make an impact and increase their influence in the world. I am a nationally recognized storyteller, playwright, and personal transformation leader who weaves the magic of storytelling into every aspect of training and personal development. Over the past 20 years, my stage performances, play shops, and women's circles have promoted and cultivated the power inherited in our natural feminine energy. I focus on using the power of storytelling as a tool to reframe social and cultural attitudes and beliefs about what it means to be a woman. I believe that the status of women is the result of the stories we were told and believed. The stories that have been handed down from generation to generation has not put women in a favored light. But now we have the opportunity to change the old narratives that define women. Women are capable of reframing the stories that they were taught, no matter how ingrained they have become. Women can begin to level the playing fields by shifting their own perspective individually and collectively, and coming to a new understanding of where power truly lies. I am a storyteller. I have traveled all over the country. I'm an educator and an advocate, and I believe that women can make a difference when they are trained to understand what it really means to be a woman. So I had a mission. I was motivated, I was passionate, and I had the skills and experience to deliver the services provided by Femininely Free out in the world. But I quickly learned that just because you build it doesn't mean that they will come. So I sat there with my dream in my head and all of my ambition and ready to go, and I did not know how to start my business. So I had all the makings of running a business, so I thought. I had a mission, and I had the desire, I had the skills, I had everything. But I didn't know how to start and run a business. I knew I needed help. I did not have the resources to enroll in a business school or to hire a person to put my business together and hand it to me. I really needed help. In fact, what I discovered I needed was a superhero, someone that could take my idea and bring it to a business. And so I called out to a superhero. My superhero was SCORE, the Philadelphia chapter. I reached out to SCORE to find out if they could help me launch my business. And I discovered that that was probably one of the smartest calls that I made. And when I arrived at SCORE, I found that they were not only astute in helping would-be entrepreneurs start their businesses. SCORE had a special place for women entrepreneurs. And they were able to meet all of the special needs for women who wanted to start businesses. And through SCORE, I learned of a lot of resources and opportunities that were available only to women, as well as having access to all of the other general business information that SCORE has available for those of us who are starting our business. So I found two wonderful treasures from reaching out to SCORE. The first treasure that I found at SCORE was the workshops that gave me some of the technical skills that I was lacking. SCORE offered me an education on a variety of business topics that I would not otherwise have had access to. And not only were I introduced to the workshops that SCORE offered, I was also given the ability to take advantage of other programs that would help me build and grow my business. So at SCORE, I took a business planning for startups, which helped me understand the mindset and the basic skills you needed to start a business. I discovered something called the value proposition, which helped me understand the client, not only those in my immediate circle, but the clients that I had not met yet. I took courses on financial matters for startups, tax planning, on how to stay legal, and one of the highlights was the ability to be involved in a pitch competition that was sponsored by SCORE. And although I did not win the competition, it was a wonderful opportunity for me to learn how to pitch my business in a way that I could solicit not only clients, but people who could possibly lend me some support to keeping my business running. So the workshops were invaluable. The opportunities to connect with other organizations that provided business development skills were phenomenal. And I want to thank SCORE for giving me the basis from taking my idea for business to actually being able to structure it so that it would function as a business. The second gift of SCORE was the one-on-one assistance. Philadelphia SCORE provided me with a mentor who was experienced in not only helping entrepreneurs get on the ground, but understood my particular need and where I was stuck in my business. And the wonderful thing about having a SCORE mentor is that there is no time stamp on your relationship with your mentor. You can use your mentor for as long as you need to help you take off. And my mentor, Michael, and I met. I was still floundering around trying to define my business and get it out into the world. And he and I met once a week. And we are now at the point where we are meeting twice a week, every bi-weekly. And I am not pressured to get a number of sessions in. I know that SCORE and Michael will be with me until I am able to take off the training wheels and go this alone. And I would like to replicate the services that I have been given by SCORE by getting to the point where I can become a SCORE mentor. I see the value, I see the commitment that the mentors make, and not only having you understand your business, but also making you accountable for being involved in your business. So the two gifts that I got from SCORE, again, was the ability to take workshops that I could not pay for free, and getting connected to executives and managers and corporate personnel that I really would not have had any proximity to, let alone to take advantage of their knowledge and having them show me where the landmines are and having them guide me through this business development process. So I am very appreciative of SCORE. Thank you for listening to my presentation. My name is Saundra GIlliard, and I am the founder and CEO of Femininely Free. I hope that you enjoyed my discussion about the benefits of SCORE and that you will consider SCORE if you are thinking about starting a business. My advice to you would be measure twice and cut once. You don't have to go it alone. That SCORE is available for you to discuss your business idea, to help you structure it in a way that you can take it to market, and then help you be able to promote and sell your business. The goal of going into business is to be profitable. And if that is your goal, then I suggest that you reach out to SCORE. Not only will you be given the opportunity to gain the technical skills that you'll need to run a business, but you will also be able to identify an accountability partner to walk with you through your development. Again, thank you for listening. Femininely Free. We can be reached at www.feminely.free.com, or you can reach me at email Saundra, SAUNDRA, at feminelyfree.com, or feel free to give us a call at 267-254-2416. Thank you.